Hey everybody, I am Mike Dragon with Dragon Studio,
And I am Misty Pruitt with Misty Saves the Day.
and we are with ISO Alt, and we are coming to you from my daughter's kitchen, and we have some important things to talk about today.
Today we are going to talk to you about work-life balance.
So we are going to talk to you guys about work-life balance today, and that means we are not going to talk to you about the business stuff. We're actually going to talk to you about how we make time to spend with our families.
It can be super hard when you're working from home because everything is right there. It's accessible, right after dinner. It's easy to go back to your computer and start working, but it's really about spending the quality time with your family while you can, when you can.
Yes, yeah, and I think the reason both of us quit our day jobs and started our own companies was for the biggest reason to be able to kind of make our own schedules and spend time with our families. And both of us actually run our full-time businesses and also take care of our children during the day. So the biggest thing for me is, my daughter is about 2.5 now, and she is very active and she just loves to play. Daddy, daddy, play with me is like her favorite quote
It's so
when I'm
adorable.
here. It's super adorable. I wish she was here, but she's taking a nap right now, so this is when we get things done during nap time. So the biggest thing is like I don't want to be the dad who just sits my kid in front of a TV and she just does her thing. So when she wants to play, I'll take a break and I'll play with her during the day. But I make a point to do major things. Like I always stop for lunch. I make her lunch and we spend lunchtime together. It's called Daddy Daddy Baby Time. It's pretty adorable when she says it. It's not as adorable when I say it.
I mean,
It's kind of adorable.
it's kind of adorable.
It's kind of adorable. Daddy Daddy Baby Time. But aside from that too, I also make sure that I stop working when my wife comes home. So she's a teacher. She gets home around 4:30, and I make sure that I stop from there. And there are times when I have consultations in the evening or photo shoots in the evening and stuff like that. But whenever I'm not working, I'm with them. And if I'm not photographing a wedding on a weekend, I'm with them. So I make a point to really kind of spend as much time as possible with my family because that's the point of me running my own business.
And for me, I am the queen of staying up late and working and doing things at, 2 o'clock in the morning.
It's
But
ridiculous.
it is ridiculous. But I also am really good at looking at my calendar and saying, I don't have anything this day. Like this day is going to be about my family, or this night is going to be about my family, or whatever that might be. You have to look at your calendar sometimes and just block it off and say, whatever this meeting is or whatever can be pushed to another day. It can happen another day, because ultimately the reason that you're doing this and that you're in business is because you want to create a life for yourself and your family. And if you're spending all that time working, then you've missed the mark. Then you're
Kinda
not
what's
doing
the
it right.
point, right?
Right.
So I think that's kind of where we want to leave that portion of it. We could get into all the business side of things and how we actually do it, but this video would be like an hour long, and that's actually one of the points, the talking points of one of the workshops that we do is work-life balance.
And making time for your friends and remembering that you're a grown up too is kind of important.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
So you have to schedule your own identity and your own self aside from work.
That's true.
And
That's
it's
true.
so important. So, this part and this thing that we could talk about was really important to both of us, because I know, at least from my standpoint, Mike's had to tell me to put my computer away and stop working and go hang out with people. We really do want to sit though and talk about it, because
Yeah.
even though some of us are better at it than others, we both do things differently, but we do them in ways that work for each of us. And so it's all about finding that groove.
Yep. So if you want to hear more, we'd love to kind of come out and we'll actually schedule and set up some workshops ourselves, but you can also give us a call if you have an event coming up. We'd love to come out and talk to you guys about work-life balance.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Hey.
Say bye.
Bye. Hello. Wendy and me and mommy and Misty and daddy
That's right.
and toys.